I thought initially that we didn't do our best regarding when we started out, especially defensively. I thought we took some poor shots that also created some easy opportunities for them, as well as those turnovers. So it put a lot of pressure on our defense to be able to get them stopped in those first two quarters. We talked about it at halftime. They came out. The team did a good job making the adjustments, but I felt like every single time that we started to catch up and we got it closer, and that margin started to deplete for them, then we'd have an opportunity for them to go to the free throw line, and really the free throw line is where they won the game. That's clearly where they won. 28 points. They shot very well at the free throw line. They shot 84.8%, 28 for 33 at the free throw line. I mean, most of the time you should be winning games like that. And that's where we lost the game, truly, was at the free throw line and our inability to be able to get our hands up and not foul, kids that were shooting.
112 points last time you faced Troy, 88 allowed this time. What kind of difficulties did their offense present?
It's not necessarily their offense, it's their personnel. They've got so many kids that, number one, can push a tempo at any time. And as you notice, they all have the green light. Literally, everybody, even though you might feel like it's a time and score situation, for them, they shoot it. They shoot the ball, they shoot it quickly. The 6-second philosophy, we're going to get a shot off in 6 seconds. So they push tempo. Whoever that woman is that's open down there, you go ahead and let it fly. Everybody else will go in and rebound, and we'll keep on running. And so, obviously this is an improvement from last time, but the fact of the matter is we gave up, 28 points at the free throw line. You take away those 28 points, it really changes the game quite a bit. In addition to that, I thought, our three ball wasn't on, and it's tough. We're a three-point shooting team, and to ask them to reject it, I think there are times that they had a difficult time understanding that, and then we were 9 for 30. We took 33s. We talked about it at halftime as well. We're 4 for 16 at halftime, so we went in then and took an additional 14 more and only made 5 of 14. That's tough, especially when we said specifically our ability to be able to drive, getting those gaps is really what's been working for us. Whitney, obviously to my left, did a great job. She got to some easy layups, and that was really the name of the game in order to score against them. We started taking those long threes, really put pressure again on our defense when we weren't hitting them, and so that obviously contributed to some of the discrepancies or the margins with the score.
Kaitlin, knowing that you guys are now on like a 5-game losing streak, what do you think is going to be your mindset coming into the last game on Saturday?
Honestly, I think you take each game by itself. So you have to, it's hard. No one likes losing 5 games in a row. It hurts, but we're just concentrating on South Alabama now. I was saying it in the stands. We win South Alabama. We go into the tournament. We turn up there. No one remembers these games. We win at the right time. So I'm looking forward to it. I think this last stretch, the UTA game and this game, there are improvements. We just need to capitalize and pull it all together at the right time.
What have been the reasons for the losing streak, and how, conversely, do you break out of this funk before the conference tournament?
Are you asking me or are you asking
the
players?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it so they can take a break. I think a lot of the reasons is just been our inconsistency. The one thing that we put on the board, that I put on the board specifically, is we can't keep playing 2 good quarters on the front end or 2 good quarters on the back end, especially this deep in conference play where we put together 3 quarters. It's always that 1 or 2 quarters that kick us in the butt every single time. And obviously in this particular instance, it was those first 2 quarters that kicked us in the butt. Right now we're lacking consistency. I can't say it's something that we don't work on. We really work hard on trying our best to make sure that they stay disciplined in everything that we ask them to do. And something we're going to continue to do, regardless if it was the first game or last game. I never believe in the game of, in the sport, that's never too late. Just like life, it's never too late to make those adjustments and those changes, and to continue to hold each other accountable to those things that we're asking them to do. So then we can have some consistency, so we don't have these lulls where we get kicked in the butt. It's like, oh, we better get going, and we get going, and we start to get there, and then things out of control. Sometimes official, sometimes time, game's over. Puts us in a position now where we've taken a loss or a really closely contested game. And so that has to change. If we're going to make a run, the team knows this, that we've got to do a good job. We have to finish strong at South Alabama. But truly, it's just that we've just played unevenly in the quarters.
Whitney, both of your scoring was in the second half. What kind of adjustments, or how are you able to excel in the second half?
It was just my teammates finding me long in transition offense. Easy layups and attacking, because that's the way we were going to score this game, because our threes weren't really falling, so just attacking the rim.